The impact of late shocks to the system over the weekend. France beaten in added time in Sweden, have made 5 changes. England thwarted, then beaten, then rescued in the closing moments of their group game in Glasgow, have made 6 changes. An international debut for Kieran Trippier, first international start for Tom Heaton behind a back 3. 3 of the 130 victims of that awful night in November 2015 here were killed just outside this stadium. The French players for the game against Germany stayed at the stadium long into the night with their opponents as the terror unfolded across the city. The show goes on.
I think the back 3 defensively are going to be tested tonight from this French team. It's young, it's expressive, and got lots of talent. As you said before the game, it's the last third where we've just got to improve a little bit. So we'll be looking to see who's...
It's a little loose from Oxlade-Chamberlain. Mendy seizes on it. Kante into the path of Lamar. And that was a miscued cross, which was awkward for Tom Heaton, not least because it was totally unexpected, indeed unintended.
It was. He's looked up. He's trying to find Giroud in the penalty area. He's miskicked it. He's got a big dip on it as well. And Tom Heaton did well just to cover himself on that near post. You see, keepers can get caught out on right back, so he'd be happy to go out there.
Pogba clipped in towards Mbappé, who's offside. Kylian Mbappé only really broke into the Monaco team at the start of the year.
It's a lovely ball from Pogba. It's fractions, isn't it? Fractions, just offside, but he's just always looking on the outside of this.
Here's the debutant Kieran Trippier to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, playing in his favoured role at the heart of the midfield after coming on the right for the last half hour on Saturday. Intercepted by Dyer. Oxlade-Chamberlain into the path of Ali. Sterling is in space. If Ali can connect with him, he does. Raheem Sterling has support here from Ryan Bertrand. It's into Harry Kane, and England lead in Paris. Goal after goal after goal from Harry Kane in recent weeks. One late in the day in Glasgow meant so much to England at the weekend. He scored early tonight. 10 in his last 5 matches for club and country.
Well, it's a great move they've put together, Clive. Look at this ball from Dele Alli. They win possession here, break quickly. This is a wonderful, wonderful ball. He sees there's one over it, and there's just not too much space to get in. Great touch from Sterling. Lovely little bit of skill. Look at that, fantastic. Bertrand coming through, and Harry Kane does what he does really well. Gets goal side of a defender. Look on the back of him. And it's a beautiful cross from Bertrand. Incredible record, isn't it? And you get that feeling that's just going to keep continuing it.
Here is the England captain. Foul by Raphael Varane, Real Madrid. There from Pogba.
Beautiful, wasn't it?
Anything.
Beautiful.
Mendy's cross. Jones has made a very competent start for England at the back. A little risky from the 2 Spurs players, Trippier and Dyer. Pogba in towards Giroud is offside. That won't count. He got it, a brilliant goal in Stockholm on Friday night. He doesn't believe he's offside, but the flag was up pretty quickly.
I think everyone was. Hell of a finish, though. John Stones is just about stepping up with the foot, the 2 feet.
And then he's got a choice of either taking their version of events or going to look at the screen himself. Here's Mbappé. Great chance for Dembélé. Oh, what a miss. Ousmane Dembélé just trying to pick his spot with his unfavoured right foot after Kylian Mbappé here got clear.
Great ball from Pogba. Mbappé tees him up and it comes across his body. It's a difficult technique to open his foot and try and pass it into the right-hand corner. Just not good enough.
Talking of talents, here's Stones. Trippier. Kane just trying to lay it off for Sterling, but instead found Pogba. Sterling found him too.
It's a good foul, actually. You're going to give a foul away, not get booked. Pogba was turning, looking up. If he shrugs him off and goes by him there, he's right at the back 3 of England, and clever foul from Sterling.
Mbappé. Mendy. It's a little bit too much MPH on a cross which was played into a good area, but too much velocity.
I think the French are claiming that but it came off an England foot there as he's trying to find some space. And Mbappé, look, doesn't give him the best of the ball, really. Yeah, it does. There's a little slight deflection there.
Although his agent insists he's staying in Barcelona. Ali in towards Sterling, who seems to be being pulled back there on the edge of the penalty area by the newly arrived Digne.
Yeah, out of position, the lad.
Giroud has won a free kick here from Stones. He'll fight his corner. Olivier Giroud. Giroud has been joined by Umtiti on the edge of the penalty area. It's in towards Giroud. It's a good save there. It's been turned in. And it is Samuel Umtiti who's equalised for France. Towering header by Olivier Giroud. Tom Heaton could only fend it away and fend it into the path of Samuel Umtiti, who scores his first international goal. And with a quarter of the match gone, it's 1-1.
That's disappointing, isn't it? There's blue shirts, goal side. It's a good ball in. Giroud's got to be marked. Good save from Heaton. Followed up well by Umtiti. But there's a good flighted ball. You can't allow Giroud to get goal side and get a free header. This is a wonderful save. Might be push it a little bit wider, but the reactions were great.
The chance to run at England. Mbappé lets it run for Lamar. It's into a dangerous area and John Stones takes evasive action.
Yeah, it's a good clearance from John Stones, but
good anticipation from Stones. Not such a good touch though. He's presented it to Dembélé and Giroud was there, but Phil Jones was alert to the danger. And Lamar. Now Mbappé, who's onside here. Kylian Mbappé. Good stop that by the right foot of Tom Heaton. Mbappé tried to fool him.
this is the channel he loves to play in that inside left channel. Look at this for both players go for the dummy. Really should be going across the goal, but a good save from Heaton on the near post of his foot.
Lamar with the corner. Kane with the header. Pogba trying to get Lamar in behind England. They'll always try the difficult pass, poor Pogba.
Here we see Mbappé again. He's banged up, look, he's faced up. That's where he comes out on the left-hand side. He gets faced up. Those playing as a striker.
Kane turning away from Digne, finding Sterling. There was a challenge there by Conte, but it's come for Bertrand. It's a speculative effort, but Lloris was scrambling and England have a corner.
Yeah, that's a good effort, isn't it? Yeah, he's hit the target. It's forced Lloris to come across. Conte actually played the ball for Sterling, actually, to Varane, and Bertrand has not really caught it, has he? Keeper has to top it round now.
Cahill's having his shirt pulled as Bertrand delivers, and Cahill heads down, and Dyer! Very far away. Full marks to the way the ball was won at the far post.
Yeah, Kane having a battle up off the ball, but headed down. There's 3 or 4 of them there. Gary Cahill just cushions it down, doesn't go for goal.
To the challenge well, found Dyer. Space for Trippier on the near side. Quickly in towards Raheem Sterling with a chance. He looked to pull it back. Ali was waiting in the centre, but Varane came between them, and England only have a corner.
Oh, what a ball from Trippier. It wasn't the best to him from Eric Dyer, but he's played a first-time ball into Sterling with plenty of space. And
Bertrand with the corner. Easy enough for Lloris. Looking early for Mbappé. Jones is there. His header will fall for Sidibe, though. Dembélé. Had other options. Probably keen to atone for that miss in the opening stages.
This is the talent, isn't he? This is the talent, lad. It seems like the last third, he's just got to calm down a little bit.
Here's Dembélé again. In towards Mbappé. Lamar. Mbappé, whose value is considerably higher than that. Lamar to Conte. Just couldn't quite convert. Digne. Lamar. Digne's gone on and he's onside. Three in the centre. Giroud was waiting away by Cahill. This is Sidibe. Cahill's there again. Pogba fancies his chances. You wouldn't put it past him, would you? Scored a couple of important goals already in the qualifying campaign. A long-range winner in
today. He really is. He's passing forward. He's looking to shoot.
Sterling. Here's Ali. Just couldn't quite reel it in. Take it in his stride. And it's only a throw in. He thought he was fouled by Sidibe.
Here he is. Look, good pace. Kane takes the defender away. He has to go through the legs of the defender. Just a little bit too far for Dele Alli. Inches away from maybe getting our second goal. But a good break from England.
Trying to feed Mbappé. It's come back for Dembélé. Good save by Heaton. It's 2-1. And it's a big moment. France take the lead. And it's Djibril Sidibe's first international goal. The right back who prompted that break just kept on running. And England are behind, approaching half-time. And a big question now as to whether they can come back from this.
Well, unfortunately, I said Dembélé was the problem. He keeps popping up in good positions. Wonderful skill.
He's got not only Ali but Trippier involved here with him. Sterling goes down on Titi's challenge. The referee was very well positioned. Stones in towards Trippier. England might still make something of it. Digne smuggles it away. If you were the video ref, what would you have given Glenn? Been debatable as to whether or not they would have seen that as a clear penalty, but
I don't think it was
the way it looked to me. England led here tonight, led inside 10 minutes to Harry Kane, beautifully constructed goal. But France have found their rhythm on occasions. England have been struggling to find their runners, and first Samuel Umtiti and then Djibril Sidibe will come on for his 5th England cap in goal. France are currently rated the second best international team in Europe. Same England system, still a back three. Gareth Southgate did speculate about, I think Ali has chased his own pass here and he's onside and still goes on now as he unbalanced there by Varane. Yes, he was. Penalty has been given. Dele Alli was trying to accelerate away from Raphael Varane and there was contact.
He's clipped him.
Down he went.
Just there's contact. It's a definite penalty. It's strange how Dele Alli got in behind the back four. It was really lax. I think they thought the line...
Often do in other sports, in rugby and cricket. The referee is going to show a red card here to Varane. So he's going to get the penalty, that's for sure. And Varane is going to be sent off. And so Varane must walk, and England have a chance to equalise. And 40-odd minutes to play against 10 French players. Against Tottenham captain Hugo Lloris. Kane wins. England on terms. His second goal of the evening against his clubmate. And the ultimate punishment for France. They lose a goal and a man.
Well, it's a clever penalty. Harry Kane knows that Lloris has seen him take penalties time and time again. He normally goes into one of the corners. This time he said, no, my clubmate knows where I'm going down the centre.
Still Oxlade-Chamberlain. Corner kick. Was impeded there. Trippier with a corner. Towards Ali, who finds the target. And finds the grateful grasp of Hugo Lloris. It's the French change.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed, but it's normally when you're playing with two strikers.
Sterling has done well. England sharp in the challenge since the restart, and Sterling wants to run Digne. Lamar concedes the free kick. Really positive opening to the second period for Gareth Southgate's team. Lamar, Digne. Lamar's found a way to the dead ball line, and it needed that intervention by Phil Jones, who's made a good return to England duty tonight. Dyer seeking out Sterling, and he might have found him. Titi lost it in flight, and another rather rash challenge by Digne. Sterling goes down. Koscielny trying to play his way out. Here's a goal kick to France. Untidy challenge.
Well, it was, wasn't it? It was poor defensive play all round from France. There's a slight little touch on him. He feels it. He goes down. Look, watch the right hand. Just pushes him slightly. Maybe not enough contact.
Dean did get the ball initially.
Yeah. The opposite side of the pitch, keep changing the play. The risk ball can come in the last third, but not there.
Pogba trying to get Sidibe in. Dealt with by Dyer. Wouldn't drop for Kane. Pogba saw to that. Enticing ball from Mbappé. Was he held back by Stones? Yes, he was. Yellow card for John Stones.
I want to see this from the other angle. Look, John Stones, no, he's saying that he's run into him. Let's see if he does.
Thomas Lemar will... Lifted in, Koscielny with a flick on. It was a difficult ball. Massive World Cup. 4 years later, they won the thing. Mbappé chasing the pass from Dembélé. Across comes Butland. And got the ball. Trippier's got to get it away and does. Big contribution, his first of the evening from Jack Butland.
From save, isn't it? It should never happen that they get in so easily behind the England defence, but he's come out and timed it well. Jones has just made a little grab, and Mbappé really should have taken the ball outside the key.
Kante will rescue that for Sidibe. Here's Pogba. Oh, he's got past Cahill brilliantly. Pogba with a low cross. Turned away by Stones. Cahill had a bit of a grab at Pogba.
Should have taken the ball outside the key. Great skill from Pogba. Gets in behind.
Kante on now towards Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Kane is up with him. Oxlade-Chamberlain going to shoot himself. It's deflected. And England have a corner.
It's 10 men.
Trippier with the corner. Her away is by Paul Pogba. Dembélé fancies a run, and he can run, because Walker can run and he's not catching him. Dembélé cut out by Jones. Just managed to win the second challenge from Sidibe. Running away from him, he was at the stretch. Or was it a dangerous challenge?
All round, it was fabulous defending. Jones got himself in a really cute position. He knew he wanted to pass. He knew Walker was chasing. He gets possession, taps it round Mbappé, wins the ball. For me, that is absolutely spot-on defending.
Yes, Sidibe just been a bit unlucky with his standing foot twisting, I think. It's a good challenge.
Yeah, you can understand them claiming.
Digne's cross just over the head of Mbappé and safely pouched by Jack Butland. We're not sure Oxlade-Chamberlain wanted that. It's won by Conte. Mbappé! Oh, he's hit the crossbar! Lemar! Stopped on the line. Gary Cahill, still Mbappé. And Lemar turned away by Oxlade-Chamberlain. England survive thanks to the crossbar and a goal line clearance by Gary Cahill. Here's Dele Alli on the break. Fouled by Pogba.
My word, what an opportunity this is. Great skill from the lad. He's just leant back on it. He's followed in with a good save off the line from Gary Cahill. He does that so many times for Chelsea, doesn't he? Gets him behind the goalkeeper. Clears it, but we got away with that one, didn't we? But it was a poor ball into Chamberlain. Chamberlain wasn't aware of...
Oxlade-Chamberlain. Space for Kyle Walker. And Titi's header away, only as far as Dele Alli. Sidibe's gone down again. Fouled this time by Ali. Trippier on towards Sterling. Lemar responds, but Sterling is strong enough. Wiry strength. Sterling's low cross, turned away by Sidibe, who seems to have been restored to health. Sidibe. Pogba, he's found Mbappé, but Mbappe's offside.
Yeah, there's that little link up between Pogba And Mbappé just goes a little bit too early. He hasn't got it out of his feet. Look, he's just going. He's got to allow Pogba just to get it set right in his feet. Fractions again.
Lamar to Pogba, and here's Mbappé. Instead, it's Dembélé. France lead. A goal of England's making. It's the first at international level for Ousmane Dembélé. But England have gifted France a goal. Jack Butland is beaten, and England find themselves having to come from behind again.
Well, they give the ball away too easy. It's a lovely first-time ball from Pogba. You think Mbappé might have hit it, but Dembélé strikes it really well across the keeper. Sets himself lovely, and Cahill thinks he's maybe going through his legs. Tries to maybe make the block. It's a terrible ball from the back players there of England. They then go chasing the ball. Spaces open up, and it's a good finish from Dembélé.
Just never responded to the initial mistake, did they?
You see Gary Cahill there, just going down with one knee, trying to think, well, it's not going through my legs, but he drags it across his body. England now really got to up their game with the ball. They haven't really, with 11 v 10, caused the French...
And it's Phil Jones is going off, so presumably Kyle Walker will switch to right back, and England will have a more conventional left back on the field.
Yeah, it's a good move. It's the right move. I think Jones has been excellent defensively today, but...
Here's Dyer. Creswell. Trying to deliver early. The consolation prize is a corner kick off Dembélé. John Stones, who is having his shirt pulled and has been penalised. He was definitely... His own shirt was billowing there. And for much of the qualifying campaign, Kante's been struggling to get in. I think this is a better balance. A return by Dembélé. Buckland had to get there. Here's Lallana into Kane. Lallana seeking out Creswell. Sidibe away. Front downfield by Mbappé. Creswell. Sterling, who provided the cross for the equaliser on Saturday. And this time goes for goal himself. And it was way over.
From the French team tonight has come from England's mistakes like this.
Oxlade-Chamberlain gave it away to Dembélé, and here's Mbappé, turned away by Creswell. It's Dembélé though, and Pogba. Jallet, not the best of crosses. Creswell away. Thread it into Lallana, who did well to win it back, and now Sterling can go forward onto Ali's pass, but he couldn't play Kane in, and France can counter again with Dembélé. He played it into Mbappé! Good stop by Jack Butland. Jallet. Now Pogba. Well, it would have been almost fitting if he'd garnished the final minute of the game with a special goal, but he couldn't provide this
These
time.
two French youngsters together look fantastic, don't they? Dembélé turning inside out. Lovely little run again from Mbappé. From Butland, strong hand, but those two youngsters, well, they've got a future, haven't they?
Stones to Walker. Taking on Digne. Winning a corner kick, which taken by Creswell. Ali with the header down. Lallana trying to set it up. Cahill with a shot. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Blocked by Pogba. Who else? Header away by Koscielny. It's hopeful from Creswell. And it's over from Creswell. France were down to 10 men for almost half of this game. England were on terms when Raphael Varane was sent off with 40-odd minutes to go on and win the game. Instead, they lost the game